Okay, let's talk about the problem that you're going to have when you have over 1 gigabit of internet speed. So I'll show you the problem that I was having and I'm still having. So, but I'm working on this. I'm waiting for some parts. So as you can see, I have a 1.3 gigs, and this after I did like a minor upgrade on my network. But my connection is 3 gigs. So if you're thinking, okay, you have 3 gigs, but you see only 1.3, you're having some issues. So the first thing that I did, I bought one of these switches. So make sure if you buy a switch, make sure that all the ports are 10 gigabit, because many times you're going to see advertisement that says yes 10 gigabits, but only the fiber optics ports, and those two, and maybe these are only 1 gig or 2.5, and that's it. So if you're having 3 gigs, you're not going to be able to utilize everything. So make sure that you have the right switch. Once you do that, also make sure that you have a good switch or router. So in this case, I bought this 10 gigabit switch, MikroTik, but I'm having some issues. I'm not getting all the speed that I want, so I'm still playing with this. So also I bought another switch that I'm going to another router. I'm going to be doing some testing. So as you can see here, I'll show you. I bought the fiber. It's called fiber. So yes. Cloud gateway fiber, and as you can see, it says 10 gigabit cloud gateway. So, and I'll see how it goes, because if you see here, this is kind of deceiving, because here you have the port layout, as you can see here, port layout, and I'm comparing the Dream Machine, these two, the Fortress Gateway, Dream Pro, and this one. And if you see here, the throughput, and this one is 25, 10 gigabits, we're good. At least I don't need, like a very complex configuration or anything like that. Just is for, at least for myself, is more than enough. But if you see here the port, the layout, it says 2.5 and RJ45, and then the optical, you see that I told you before, here you have the 10 gigs and 25 gigs. Here kind of the same thing. Here you have 1 gig, so I don't like that, unacceptable. 1 gig, and here you have 2.5 gigs, and then the fiber optics, it will be 10 gigs. The problem is that you have to buy the adapters, and I don't want to buy adapters. I would like to be able to utilize just all the ports. The RJ45, as you can see here, we have 2.5 gigabit RJ45, and the same thing, one port in 10 gigabit, and the other ones are fiber optics. And when I saw that, I say, I don't like that. But okay. So I'll show you here, for instance, I'll show you some pictures. So as you can see, we have this port 10 gigabit. So I'm thinking maybe I can use this port that you see here. You see this is the RJ45, and then I can put my internet here. Maybe I'll buy an adapter here, so maybe it will work like that. Or I can use these ports, but I'm going to be losing 500 gigabit of connection. No, 500 megabit connection, because the total of my connection is 3 gigabit. And also I want to future proof it, because now my internet connection is 3 gigs, but maybe in 2, 3, 4 years it might be 5 gigs, 10 gigs, who knows how much. And if you have an old equipment, you're going to have these type of issues. So this is one of the routers I was looking at, and if you see the other ones, for instance, the most maybe the Fortress, something a little bit more, maybe bigger, or no, I don't say more robust, but more enterprise. As you can see, you have two power supplies here, and the ports, you see here you have the, I don't know why they do this, but they should be everything 10 gigabit. So as you can see here, you have 2.5, 2.5 and RJ45, and the fiber optics, you have 25 gigs, but you have to buy the adapter in order to make it work. And so now I was going to talk with tech support and see if they can help me with this, and see if I can maybe utilize the port that I was talking about, or at least the one I saw here. Saying, okay, maybe I can use this port that you see here as a LAN. So if I can do that, that will be great. Otherwise, I will be losing a little bit of speed. But I want to test it because the MikroTik for now, I couldn't make it work in 10 gigs. And that is a big issue for now. And for Windows computer, that is the other thing. I bought one of these cards. So if you have the thing is, I have a Mac, and with the Mac, it comes with a 10 gigabit port, so I don't have any problem. But the computer that I have behind me, it comes with a gigabit. That's it. So I say, okay, I'm going to buy this card. 5 gigabit is enough. I'll say for testing, because my Windows computer is not my main computer. I use it only for trading, and that's it. But if you see here, it is economical because you can buy the other ones. They cost like $100 just for 10 gigs. And again, just for testing, I think $35 is more enough. But those are the things that you have to keep in mind. Also, you have to see the cables, so make sure that you buy a Cat 6 or 7. Usually ideal, if you can buy Cat 7 will be ideal. So if you see, I'll show you the things that you have to keep in mind when you do this. I'll show you. Okay, these are the cables. I got a patch cord, short one, 3 feet. 7 Cat 7, Cat 8. I bought these 6 feet, and the other one, the longer ones, 75 feet. $20 is a Cat 7, and I can run just fine. 3 gigabit just fine. I'll show you Cat 7 specs, so that way you can see here. Let me see if it will allow me to see the transmission speed. So as you can see, Cat 6, you can get 1 gigabit to 10, here 10 gigabit, and then here from 25 to 40. And depending on the distance, it is the speed that you're going to get. So 100 feet, 10 Cat 7 would be ideal. And if you can get Cat 8, get Cat 8, just in case, if you think in few years we're going to get 25 gigs, 40 gigs or something like that. So that way you have your network is future proof, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to replace the cables or anything like that. So I'm going to show you this card. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom in. So this card is very tiny. I like it doesn't have any fans or anything like that, because sometimes you will see more the fans maybe on video cards, but this one is all passive, fanless, and that's it. So as you can see here, you have the 3 lights. Hopefully you can focus. Come on. But you will see the 3, there you go. You will see the 3 lights here. You will see 2.5 and 5 gigs, as you can see here. And you are going to see 1,100 and 10 megabits. So if you have a very slow speed, you're going to get this light. 2.5 that one, and 5 is that one. Other than that, Bros trend. I never heard about this brand before, but hopefully it will work fine. So all I have to do, just plug it in on my computer and see how it goes. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you want to keep learning about tools or electronics or computers or networks, just go to my playlist. I have everything organized over there. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.